Hey there guys, Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back as he gets in his chair, sitting on the movies he's going to show you guys. Having some issues with my ankle today. But anyways guys, welcome to another episode of Western Roundup Update. The one and only, the good picks, the good choices, the oddball movies that you guys have come to expect from my channel. I always try to keep a good little mixture of some oddball movies in there, some hard to find ones sometimes, and everything. But anyways, guys, today I want to kind of do a kind of a follow-up video to the video I did about the eBay seller that goes by the name of Ottervomit. Now, I've told you many times about Ottervomit. That's his eBay name. He's a seller on eBay, and he sells all these pretty much they're public domain, I guess. But he finds really good prints of these movies. I don't know where he finds them, but they look great. They're always these oddball movies that, you know, have been forgotten about. A lot of them from the 50s and 60s, and I found some more through his selling page. He's also got a HollywoodScrapHeap.com, which you can go directly to that. But anyways, guys, let's get right to it. Now, I got some really cool ones. Now, I believe this one was on TV one day, and I saw it. Now, it stars an actor that I've been trying to get into his movies. There's a lot of movies that are on DVD and Blu-ray that I need to get. It's just, you know, purse strings are kind of tight right now. But eventually I'm going to get more of his films, because he was a really good Western actor. I'm talking about Rory Calhoun, and this is a movie called Apache Uprising. And really good print on it. Looks good. It's in color. 1965. It's got Lon Chaney Jr. in it. It's got, you know, Rory Calhoun. It's got the great actress Corinne. What was her name? Corinne Calve, which I found out she's a French actress, and she most famous, like I think her best known role was in the Far Country, the Jimmy Stewart Western, directed by Anthony Mann. She's the like the tomboyish girl with she's got pigtails, and she's, you know, kind of is in love with Jimmy Stewart, but he doesn't pay any attention to her. But apparently she was actually from France, so that accent kind of sticks and stuff. But it's also got DeForest Kelley from Star Trek, John Russell, Richard Arlen, old school actor. But yeah, it's a pretty cool movie, and it's about 90 minutes, and it's one of those movies from the 60s, and you wonder, like, you know, why is this movie not better known? You know, it's just odd. It's just odd how one movie will kind of fall in the cracks and another one won't. But yeah, Apache Uprising, really good. Check out that guy's his website. And next up, this is another one from him. These are all going to be from Ottervomit and Hollywood Scrap Heap. Now, this was a really cool discovery from 1958, starring Don Murray, and it's got a young Dennis Hopper in this. Also, the great character actor Chill Wills is in this. From Hell to Texas. And I believe this is directed by, what's his name? Henry Hathaway. Now, he's done a ton of classic westerns and other westerns. He mainly stayed at 20th Century Fox, and I believe that this is a 20th Century Fox release. Shot in CinemaScope, and it's also got Diane Varsi in it. But yeah, From Hell to Texas. It's one of those it's a grown-up western for sure. 1958. It seems like it belongs in the 60s, like in the late 60s or something. I think it was kind of ahead of its time, really. But Don Murray was kind of touted as kind of a James Dean type. I think when he started out, and kind of boyish good looks, and they were kind of pushing him into that kind of role. Plus you got Dennis Hopper in it too, young Dennis Hopper and everything. But yeah, a really cool movie. It's in color, 96 minutes in CinemaScope, from Hell to Texas. Now this one's highly recommended to get this one. Pretty much I guess a kind of a dramatic Western, got that kind of, the guy's like torn between different things, and it's really good, guys. Next up, this one is called Duel at Apache Wells, and this is from 1957, starring Ben Cooper, Jim Davis, and Anna Albergrady. And I actually haven't watched this one just yet, but yeah, this one looks really good. It's from 1957, black and white. Young Johnny Shattuck returns home after several years of raising hell to find his father, Wayne, is in a heap of trouble. Wayne Shattuck is being hemmed in on all sides and denied access to the vital water at Apache Wells needed to drive his cattle to market. His adversary is the brute Dean, played by Jim Davis, who once worked for Shattuck until he was caught cattle rustling on the side. Now Cannery has bought himself a nice neighboring ranch and has hired a nice roster of gunfighters, led by the formidable Joe Dunn, played by Bob Steele. Now Bob Steele, classic B-Western cowboy star from back in the day. He was in other stuff too. Unable to deal with the cannery through legal means, Johnny reluctantly prepares for a shoot-'em-up showdown. So yeah, it sounds like a classic Western in many different ways. You got the ranch, you got the encroaching, trying to get the ranch away, starving out their cattle, trying to get people to just give up and leave their spreads, and the large rancher takes over and everything. But yeah, it sounds like a classic Western on all sides, and that's why I picked this one up. But I haven't watched it just yet. But Duel at Apache Wells. It looks like it's going to be a good one, kids. Now next up, this is a Brian Dunleavy, Rod Cameron starring movie. This is a movie from 1952. It's in color. Ride the Man Down. And I read what this was about, and it seemed like a good one. Plus, it's got a hell of a great title, Ride the Man Down. Big-time cattle rancher Phil Everts dies during a blizzard, leaving the enormous Hatchet Ranch to his brother John and his feisty daughter Celia, played by the great Ella Raines. That's another reason I got it. She's really good in what she's been in. I've seen her in. Hard-nosed foreman Will Ballard, played by Rod Cameron, tries to keep the ranch together, but things are falling apart in a hurry as most of the hands have quit. And the ranch is composed of several pockets of free grazing land. Rival ranchers Bid Mariner, played by Brian Donlevy, Forrest Tucker, and Douglas Kennedy, Paul Fix, Jack LaRue, which is another old school cowboy actor, all plan to move onto the Hatchet land with their cattle. And Sheriff Joe Keene, played by J. Carroll Naish, he's been in tons of westerns, guys, is corrupt and turns a blind eye to the goings-on against the Hatchet Ranch, leaving John, Everts, and Ballard on their own to deal with the interlopers. Whew. That's a pretty long description. They normally they don't have such long descriptions, but that's pretty one. But yeah, it sounds really good actually, and it's got the good actors to back it up with Rod Cameron, Ella Raines, the great actress, Jim Davis, Forrest Tucker, Brian Donlevy. I mean, wow, great cast. And I bet this was a Paramount movie. I bet. Oh no, it's a Republic. It's a Republic picture. But yeah, Ride the Man Down looks really good. Filmed in true color. And finally, guys, I got one more to show you guys from good old Ottervomit. This is another one starring Rory Calhoun. I should have showed this one second. And the very beautiful Yvonne DiCarlo, aka Lily Munster. This is a movie called Raw Edge. Cha-ching! Really cool movie. Kirby, played by Rory Calhoun, comes to town and finds that his brother was hanged for a crime he didn't commit. There's a lot of tension between the men everywhere because too many of them are after two beautiful women. Mrs. Montgomery, played by Yvonne DiCarlo, and Paca, played by Mara Corday, another beautiful actress. Everyone who dies will mean less competition in the chase for them. So sounds like a fight for land and power and the women, and pretty common Western trope in a way, but it sounds really good. Rory Calhoun is a heck of a cowboy Western actor, and Yvonne DiCarlo, man, she's just beautiful back in the day. It's funny that she's only really remembered for her being Lily Munster on the TV show, and she did so many cool westerns, and she did some film noirs and all that stuff going all the way back to the late 40s and stuff. So yeah, this looks like a really good one. I recommend it. Raw Edge. So there you go, guys. Some more great westerns. Pretty unknown to me for sure. I looked a lot of them up in my trusty 1950s Western reference book, and they're all pretty well highly rated. I don't think there's a dud in the bunch actually. And so there you go, guys. So check out Ottervomit on eBay. That's his seller's name, or you can go to Hollywood Scrap Heap to find those. Now on eBay, a lot of these they run about $12 plus shipping, about $2 shipping, so around $14-15 if you want to round it up on some of them. Now some of them you can find a little bit cheaper, but anywhere between $10 and $15 for those. And I think a lot of them are well worth it. When you got that Western itch, you got to scratch and find some Westerns you haven't seen yet and stuff. But highly entertaining and just a must-have for Western collectors. So until next time, guys, I'm Mike. Thanks for watching another Western Roundup update with me. Don't forget to check my channel out and give me a thumbs up. And until next time, guys, I'm Mike. Keep shooting straight and watching good Westerns. Later, partners.